lessons as Atiku speaks on Abba Kyari's death, sequent to a series of condolences expressed by many people over the dismissal of late Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Abba Kyari, the former Vice President and presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has also joined forces, describing him as a loyal head. However, Atiku stressed that death is an inevitable necessity for all the sundry, thereby enjoining everyone to do good always. In the same vein, he urges Nigerians to uphold the fact that coronavirus is real, having killed the Chief of Staff and many other Nigerians. No doubt, this is instructive for everyone to uphold the health precautionary measures in order to abate the spread of the deadly coronavirus pandemic. Given the age-long ideological differences between Abba Kyari and Atiku Abubakar, there is no gainsaying that the act of the Waziri of Anambra is noteworthy and should serve as an indelible lesson for the purveyors of hate and division across the country. This can be justified in words of Atiku that we are bound by a common humanity and me therefore feel and share your grief at this moment. May Allah forgive the disease and grant him eternal bliss in paradise. While little is known between Atiku Abubakar and late Abba Kyari in the public domain, there is no doubting that the fact that both belong to two antithetical groups, the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the PDP's party, People's Democratic Party. Yet, Atiku did not consider the different political affiliations and ideologies in wishing him good. This is a very instructive message, particularly for those who still fight with the disease at the point of death. It would be recalled that the Kano State Commissioner for Infrastructure was recently sacked by Governor Abdullahi Ganduje over his uncouth and unguided speech. Instead of commiserating with the disease, the commissioner stopped low by jubilating over the death of Chief of Staff on Facebook. This is ludicrous. More fundamentally, it is important to categorically state that we are all walking deaths. All mortals will taste death one day. Therefore, there is no need for anyone to rejoice over the death of another person because it is an awful necessity that we shall all encounter. In light of the foregoing, Atiku Abubakar has taught us a lesson that we should not forget the virtues of love and humanity regardless of our political differences and contrasting ideologies. This is a lesson for all naysayers out there. Wow, viewers, thank you for listening to this news. With the statement made by Abubakar Atiku, I think this is a good one. It's a good statement. I never knew that Atiku will say or will alter such statements about Abba Kyari and in support of Abba Kyari. Atiku stressed that the death of Abba Kyari is an inevitable necessity for all the sundry. He's also telling everyone in the country to do good always. because there's sometimes there's sometimes bad might come to someone that does bad. Sometimes good will definitely come to someone that does good or that do good. So there's some people that are so bad that nemesis catches up with. So Atiku is trying to tell the nation, the country, that no matter how respectful you are in this country or in this world, no matter how rich you are, you should never be bad, or you should never wish anybody bad. You should be good always and all the time. You should be a giver. Should be sympathetic in all you do by supporting the poor and letting them know that that the situation they are facing or what they are facing now is not going to be permanent, that no condition is permanent. That is what he's trying to say. No doubt that this is instructive for everyone to uphold the health precautionary measures in order to abate the spread of this deadly disease pandemic. Now that the chief of staff is no more, I think we, the Nigerians, should take precaution measures in order to abate the spread. We should always wash our hands. We should always be far from anyone when discussing, because if the saliva of that person enters your mouth, definitely you will be contacting the virus if the person has a virus. So always wash your hands, and social distancing is very important. Be 5 miles away from the person when discussing or talking to that person. So Abubakar is trying to justify the words of the commissioner of the state, commissioner of Kano State. So while letting it known between Abba Kyari and late Abba Kyari and Atiku, in the public domain, there is no doubting, or there is no doubting that the fact that both Atiku and Abba Kyari belong to two antithetical groups. Atiku is a candidate of PDP, while Abba Kyari is a candidate of APC. So Atiku did not consider the different political affiliations between him and Abba Kyari, or the ideologies in wishing him good. But he still came out and send a condolence message to the country and to Buhari. So viewers, what is your take on this statement made by Atiku to Abba Kyari? If you have any comments, drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.